Hey everybody, it's Emily, the Crazy Worm Lady. I'm here today for a VermiBag update. I've been a little bit behind on updates lately. It's summertime, so you have the garden and all sorts of other things to do as well. But I wanted to take a peek in here and get these guys fed up. Okay guys, I won't lie, it looks pretty dry up here, and I did add a little bit of blended food earlier in the week because I knew I was running behind on my updates. But I probably should have peeked in here again because it's just a little too dry on the top. It really needs to have some moisture added to it a couple times a week, I think. But here are the apples, and the worms seem to be getting into this bell pepper. I'm seeing a couple of fruit flies. I'm not exactly sure if they're from one of my other bins or they came out when I opened this one up. But not a lot, just a handful, so I'll just keep my eye on it. Make sure I add a good amount of bedding today. But all in all, this is coming along very well. A little bit slow on these apples and things like that, but that happens in general, so they seem to go through phases where they eat much faster than others. But you can see these castings down below are starting to look really nice. I mean, you see some of the fibers from the coconut core, but that's to be expected. Those white flecks, a good deal of those are springtails, but they seem to be living pretty harmoniously with my worms, so I'm not going to worry about it. Paper towel. I mean, there's still things for them to work through in here, but I definitely think they could benefit from a good feeding, and I'm going to be going away, so probably good to make sure there's adequate food. And I might even lay a piece of cardboard across the top of this surface to try to hold some of the moisture down below. So let me see what I can get together, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay guys, so I'm going to feed in front of our window for the most part, but in this general area. And I have some unconventional foods. This is some radishes. I did freeze them to try to break down the cell wall so that it'll decompose a little bit quicker, but typically these root vegetables take quite a bit longer than other foods. So, also doesn't smell the best, but I'm just gonna pack all of this in down here in front of the window. And to kind of sweeten the deal for them, I'm also going to add some of these frozen fruits and veggies I have. So this is a nice healthy feeding. This should last them a week easy. I am going to be going away for a few days, so hopefully this will keep them satisfied. But I am feeding only primarily in front of this window area to try to keep all of our worm activity right in here. So I have some crushed eggshell I'm going to add, as always, as a little bit of a buffer. And I'm going to kind of put this all over because it is a larger feeding. You want to make sure that there's plenty of buffer in the bin. In my mind, you can never really use too much eggshell or garden lime. I feel like it's only going to help. And here's a healthy amount of bedding. I'm just going to pile up over top of the food to try to deter some fruit flies. I've seen a few in this room lately. So let's take one more peek at the window, see what it looks like now, so we can compare when I come back for another update next week. Okay, so we can see those radishes in there. And I'm sure as they start to get into that, some of those banana peels will start to fall over here as well. Still got a lot of springtails. So let's come back next week, see how they do with this, and we will take it from there. Hope you guys have a great day. Like this video, subscribe if you'd like some more content from me, and I will be back with you guys soon for an update.